Hey, Snoopy's back. Another video tonight. It's Friday, yeah. It's Friday night. Yeah, Katy Perry song. Today's video is Spotify Premium worth the money? Well, that's a really, really big question, isn't it? It all depends how much you like music. But it's the quality of the music you get from streaming that's going to say whether you're going to use it or not, or if you're not bothered. So, what I'm going to do, these are the stats here, okay? So I'm just going to go through them with you just really quickly. If you're using the web player, remember, if you can't get the Spotify app, if you're on a certain distribution, doesn't it? Remember, we're looking at it from a Linux point of view here. Well, actually, it's everybody, when you really think about it. But say you've got a Raspberry Pi or a really low-end one, you're going to be really using the web player, okay? So if you're using Spotify 3, it's AAC 128K. If you've got premium, it's 256. Now, I've undenied about that one, and I think with the web player it doesn't really matter, especially if you're using the Pi, because the DAC on the Pi is not the best in the world, let's be honest. Obviously, if you've got a DAC hat, different kettle of fish. Yeah, and there's lots of DAC hats around there. I might even leave a link for a couple, actually. What we're talking about is the desktop app, really. For me, it's the desktop app. I do use the mobile app in the car, but I'm not too worried about it because most car hi-fis aren't the best in the world. They're okay. I mean, they're good for most people, but if you like your music, they're not going to be particularly brilliant for you, are they? Then you should be driving anyway, so don't worry about that. So, mostly, it will be automatic for you whether you're free or premium, okay? Now, this is where it gets a bit different. Low is 24K. So if you've got a really bad connection, it's going to go to 24K. Some of you may not even realise it's 24K. Normal is 96, okay? That's how it used to be about 10 years ago. Actually, going back further than 10 years. I'm going back like pre-2007, yeah. So there was a big app years ago called Music Match Jukebox. And you used to get your stuff in 128, and they used to say, well, we can make it smaller so you can save space, and they used to get it down to 96. It was never the same, no. It was never the same. That's why they don't really exist really anymore. Then we've got high, 160k, okay? That rhymes, blimey. Which is not too bad, actually, for streaming. But if you want to pay for it, you can get 320k MP3 sort of thing. Now, for most people, that's going to be all their ears can actually listen to be honest with you. They won't know. They just say, that's really good sound, really good sound. It is not the same as FLAC or a CD. It is just not the same, okay? All depending on your equipment. Now, in my machine, I've got a different audio card, so I can tell the difference. And I've got a decent pair of headphones. I've got a newer pair for Christmas from Sneaky Girl. And the separation is fantastic, okay? But if you're just using your ordinary sound card on the motherboard, you may not be able to know the difference unless you get an external DAC and run it to a headphone amp or your amplifier. Okay, but 320, it's not too bad. But it's $9.99 here in the UK, and I think it's the same in the States. Can you warrant spending £10 a month on something that you're going to use maybe once a week, twice a week? Or can you warrant it because you use it every day? Now, for me, I use it every day. I also buy CDs and rip them myself, okay? Because I like a lot of music, but that's just the way it is. And if I go to the app, okay, there's a Spotify app on Linux, by the way, you get to set on the premium version how you want to stream your music, okay? So I've got mine set to very high. Normally, it will just default to automatic. But I've paid my £9.99. I want very, very high. I want the 320. I want it sounding fantastic, okay? This is what you're paying for when you pay your $9.99. Not only that, you don't get no ads. Now, if you don't mind ads every 4 songs or 3-4 songs, and you'll get a couple of ads, and all of a sudden, after about 45 minutes, they'll say, listen to these 2 ads, which is about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes, and you can have half an hour without interruptions. I used to use it, fine, especially in the car. I don't really mind a couple of ads now and again. But if you want continuous music playback and control of your music on the streaming service, you may want to go premium. So basically, it's all up to you what you want to do. I mean, the song I'm listening to at the moment, well, last night, is Lovesick by MJ Cole Remix. Okay, so it's Ivor and Dole, MJ Cole, fantastic song. Maybe not your cup of tea. I mean, I'll go back to home. This is what they provide you with. And they come up with all sort of stuff that you might want to listen to. Now, as you can see, I've got quite an eclectic mix here. Some stuff from 1960s to the current day. Yeah. Super. Just for me. So, if you really want high quality, okay, just get rid of that for you. High quality audio, streaming, and you can warrant it works out £120 a year, guys, okay? How many CDs can you buy for that? You could buy about 15. Or if you're smart, and when the shops open again, you'll go to all the second-hand stores, or in the States you call them thrift stores, you will find some gems. And that's the way I roll. I'll go to old Poundland, you know. If you're in the UK, you love a bit of Poundland. There's always a CD in there that I think, oh, pound, result. But if you want all the current music and want to get used to new artists, streaming is the way. But I still like the old way. On a plus note, I'm going to spoke off again. Sometimes you find old artists you forgot about. When I was a kid, one of the biggest bands was 10cc. And I thought, oh, most people don't even know I'm Not in Love. I didn't like that song whatsoever. But a lot of that other stuff is fantastic for the era. It was the era of, they were going from prog rock into newer music, and then it went into ska, punk, and we went along. Yeah? You know what I'm saying? So, can you warrant $9.99 or $10 a month? Leave a reply in the old comments and see where we go, guys. See where we go. You know what I'm saying? Of course you do. Snaky Linux is going out. See you tomorrow for another video. Bye-bye.